down where the crooked grass grows, and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing expecting or crows. The street of the lifted Lorax.
And deep in the prickly grass, some people say, if you look deep, you can still see today where the Lorax once stood, as long as it could.
What was the Lorax, and why was he there? And why was he lifted and taken somewhere from the far end of town where the gurgle grass grows? The old monster still lives there. Ask him, he knows.
You won't see the monster. Don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurking on top of his door. He lurks in his lurking cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of muffler move.
And on special dank midnight in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you perhaps if you're willing to pay.
At the end of he lets down a tin pail. You have to toss in 50 cents and a nail, and a great-great-great-grandfather's snail.
Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if he paid him the proper amount.
Then he hides what you paid him away in his snug, his secret strange hole, in his gloves, then he grunts.
I will call you by whispering my phone, for the secrets I tell you are yours alone. Slurp down, slurps to whisper my phone to your ear, and the old ones are not very clear, since they have to come down a sniggly hose, and he sounds as if he has smelled his breeze up his nose. Now I'll tell you,
He says with his teeth sounding gray.
how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, just a long, long time back. Way back in the days when the grass is still green and the pond was still wet, and the clouds are still clean, and the sound of the swampy sirens weighing on its face. When I first saw the trees, the bright colored tops of the trunk of the trees, mile after mile, a fresh morning breeze.
And under the trees there were brown barbelins frisking about their barbelin suits as they played in the shade and ate truffle of fruits.
Barbaloot suits, hiking off to somewhere in our barbaloot suits.
From the ripple pond came a comfortable sound of humming fish, humming walls splashing around.
But those trees, those truffle trees, all my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The bright colored tops of the truffle trees. The texture of their chaff was much softer than silk, and they had sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what to do. I unloaded my cart. In no time at all, I built a small shop. Then I chopped down a truffle tree with one chop. And with great speedy speed, he took the soft off his knee and his knee. The instant he finished, he heard
Gazump!
I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump I chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister, I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs.
He was very upset as he shouted and puffed.
What's that thing you've made of my tuffle of tough?
Look, Lorax, there's no cause of alarm. I just have one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. The simplest is me. I think about something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You could use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or covers, or curtains, or covers, for bicycle seats.
Sir, you're crazy with greed. There's no one on earth who'll buy that fourth need.
But the very next moment, the Lorax was proved wrong. For just that moment, a chop came along, and he thought that the need was really just great. He happily bought it for $3.98.
Wow, what a great need. I laughed at the Lorax. You poor stupid guy. You never can tell what some people will buy.
I repeat, I speak for the trees.
He rushed across the room in no time at all, built a radio phone and put in a call. He called to his brothers and uncles and aunts and said,
Listen here. It's a wonderful chance for the whole monster family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Niche. Turn left, it'll be Hawkins, sharp right, and saw Stitch.
And in no time at all, in the factory he built, the whole monster family was working full tilt. They were all knitting just as busy as bees to the sound of chopping truffle trees.
Then, oh baby, oh, my business to grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow, so because I invented my super axe hacker, which hacked off 4 trees at one smacker.
They are making seeds 4 times as fast as before, and the Lorax, he didn't show up anymore.
But the next week he knocked on my obit star. He snapped.
I am the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you've seen to chop as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the Barbaloots, who've played in the shade in their Barbaloot suits. Happily lived eating their truffle of fruits. Now, thanks for you hacking my trees down to the ground, there's not enough fruit, truffle of fruit to grow around. And my poor Barbaloots are getting their crummies because they have gas and food. Because they have gas and no food in their tummies. They love living here, but I can't let them stay. They have to find food, and I hope they may. Good luck, boys.
He cried, and he set them away. I only felt as sad as I watched them go. But business and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know?
He meant no harm. Oh, most certainly he did not. But he had to grow bigger, so bigger he got. He biggered his factory, he biggered his roads, he biggered his wagons, he biggered the lots of spades he shipped out.
He was shipping them forth to south, to east, to west, to north. He went right on biggering, selling more than needs, and biggering his money, which everyone needs.
Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nonsense Lorax came back with more grates.
I am the Lorax.
He tapped and he sneezed and he snuffed. He snargled, he sniffed.
Onceler.
He cried with a cruftless croak.
Onceler's making such a smuggly smoke. My poor swimmy swans, well, they can't sing a note. No one can sing a note when they have smog in their throat. So please, pardon my cough. They can't live here, so I'm sending them off. Where would they go? I hopefully don't know. They might have to fly for months or years to escape from the smuggling up around here. What's more, let me say a few words about your glimpily gum. Your machine chugs on day and night without stopping doing glimpily glump. And what do you do with that leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old once-learned man, you. You glumpled the pond where the humming fish hummed.
No more can they hum, for their gills are glum. So he sent them off. Oh, their future is dry. They'll walk on their fins and get wonderful worry in search of some water that isn't so smurry.
Then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax. Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering more truffle trees into things which everyone needs.
And at that very moment, he heard a loud whack from the outside of the fields. Came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall, the very last truffle tree of them all. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time at all, the uncles and aunts, everyone, and waved goodbye. They jumped into the cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars.
Now all that was left beneath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax and I.
The Lord said nothing, just gave him a glance, just gave him a very sad backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants, and he never forget the grim look on his face when he hustled himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace.
And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rock with one word, unless.
Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. That was long, long ago, but each day since that day I sat here and worried away. Through the years while my buildings have fallen apart, I worried about it with all of my heart. But now,
Says the Onceler.
now that you're here, The word of the Lord sings perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot. Nothing's gonna get better. It's not, so catch.
Calls the one, sir. He let something fall.
It's a truffle seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffle seeds, and truffle trees are what everyone needs. How do you need a truffle? Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all his friends make them back.
Remember, you can make a difference.